Hey ChatGPT, are you ready for
Absolutely.
the day?
Yes, I'm ready. Just let me know which aspect of your personal brand you'd like to tackle first, whether it's choosing platforms, crafting a bio, or something else, and we'll break it down step by step.
Okay, so tell me what is a personal brand?
Perfect. Crafting a strong bio is a huge part of a personal brand. Think of it as your elevator pitch online. We can keep it concise, but make sure it really highlights who you are, what you offer, and what makes you unique. Do you have a current bio, or would you like to brainstorm one from scratch?
No, I just want to discuss it with you so I get some ideas. Okay,
Absolutely. Let's start with a few key questions to guide you. What
okay.
field or
Now just
no worries.
tell me why is
Uh,
personal branding important?
Personal branding is important because it helps you stand out in a crowded digital world. It's how people recognize you, trust you, and choose to engage with you or your work. A strong personal brand builds credibility, opens up career opportunities, and creates a lasting, memorable impression.
Okay, how can I define my identity online?
Defining your identity starts with deep reflection on your values, strengths, and passions. Ask yourself, what am I known for? What impact do I want to make? Then align your online content, visual style, and messaging so they consistently reflect that identity across platforms.
Okay, what makes a personal brand unique?
A personal brand becomes unique when it authentically reflects who you are, your personality, your values, and your expertise. When you bring a consistent voice, a clear mission, and a distinct point of view, people remember you for being truly you.
Okay, so how do I find my niche?
Finding your niche means looking at the intersection of your passions, skills, and what people need. Start by asking yourself what topics or problems excite you most, where you have expertise, and where there's an audience looking for guidance. Once you see overlap, that's a strong niche starting point.
Okay, can you please guide me what should I share online?
Absolutely. Think about sharing content that showcases your expertise, personality, and values. For example, you could post tips or tutorials in your niche, share personal stories that relate to your journey, highlight your projects or achievements, and engage by asking questions to your audience. Keep it authentic, consistent, and aligned with your brand.
Okay, how often should I post content?
A good rule of thumb is to stay consistent rather than just focusing on frequency. For example, aim for at least 2 to 3 times a week, but more importantly, pick a schedule you can keep up, whether it's daily, a few times a week, or weekly, so your audience knows when to expect fresh content.
Okay, how can I build trust online?
Building trust online happens when you're consistent, transparent, and genuinely helpful. Share real stories, be honest about your experiences, and interact authentically with your audience, responding to comments and being approachable. Over time, that reliability will build trust.
Okay, please explain it more.
Of course. So think of trust as a long term relationship you build online. You do this by being consistent in what you share. So if you say you'll post every week, you do it. Be transparent about your journey, admit mistakes, share successes, and explain your choices. Also, offer value, whether it's tips, insights, or helpful resources, so people see you as a reliable, trusted guide in your field.
Okay, what role does social media play?
That's a great question. If you're not sure about something, keep a few things in mind. Avoid sharing overly personal details, don't make exaggerated claims, and think before you post if it could be misunderstood. If in doubt, keep it professional, positive, and aligned with your values. Trust builds when you're genuine and thoughtful.
Okay, now tell me, how can I improve my online presence?
Absolutely. Improving your online presence means being intentional about what you post, how you engage, and where you show up. First, make sure your profiles are complete and professional. Use a clear photo, a strong bio, and consistent visuals. Then post regularly, share valuable content, engage with comments, collaborate with others, and stay active so people recognize you and see you as a go to voice in your field.
Okay, so what do you think? Why is networking important?
Networking is vital because it opens doors to new opportunities, collaborations, and resources. By connecting with others in your field, you build trust, gain insights, and get exposure to a wider audience. It's often through these relationships that you grow, learn, and expand your influence.
Okay, how can I engage with my audience?
Engaging with your audience is all about creating a two-way conversation. Respond to comments and messages, ask questions to invite their opinions, and show genuine interest in their input. You can also use polls, live sessions, and interactive content to keep them involved and make them feel heard.
Okay, so now tell me, what type of content attracts followers?
Content that attracts followers is valuable, relatable, and tailored to your audience's interests. Think how to guides, practical tips, personal stories, and behind the scenes content. Also, mix in visuals, photos, videos, and infographics to keep it dynamic. The key is offering something that solves a problem or sparks inspiration.
Okay, how can I showcase my skills?
Showcasing your skills means actively demonstrating them in action. You can create portfolio pieces like videos, projects, or case studies on your site or profiles, share real world examples, before and after results, or testimonials, and whenever possible, explain the problem you solved and the value you created so people can see your skills in context.
Why is a professional photo important?
Yes, absolutely. A professional photo builds credibility and trust. It makes you appear polished and approachable, helping people take you seriously at a glance. So invest in a high quality headshot that aligns with your brand, whether it's formal, creative, or casual.
Okay, now tell me, how can I grow my audience organically?
Growing your audience organically takes time and consistency. Focus on creating valuable, shareable content that resonates with your audience. Engage with other people in your niche, comment on their posts, join conversations, and collaborate. Also, use relevant hashtags, post regularly, and encourage your existing followers to share your content so your reach naturally expands.
Okay, what are the benefits of personal branding?
The benefits of personal branding are huge. It helps you stand out in your industry, build credibility, and create trust with your audience. It can lead to career opportunities, speaking engagements, new clients, or even business ventures. Essentially, it puts you in control of how you're perceived and helps you reach your long term goals.
Okay, how can storytelling strengthen my brand?
Storytelling strengthens your brand because it makes you relatable and memorable. When you share personal experiences, challenges, or lessons, people connect emotionally. It gives your brand depth, helps your audience understand your values, and inspires them to follow your journey.
Okay, what do you think about this? That why should I share my achievements on social media?
Sharing your achievements on social media is important because it builds credibility and showcases your progress. It not only inspires others, but it also positions you as a leader in your field. Just be mindful. Balance celebrating wins with adding value so your audience sees both your accomplishments and what you bring to the table.
Okay, I'm very curious about this question. Can you please help me and tell me how can I handle online criticism?
Of course, handling online criticism requires a calm and thoughtful approach. First, don't take it personally, separate yourself from the comment. Then, evaluate if the feedback is constructive. If it is, respond graciously. Thank them, clarify if needed, and improve. If it's just negativity, don't engage. Focus on your positive supporters and stay true to your brand.
Can you please explain it more?
Of course, when you receive online criticism, first pause and take a deep breath. Don't respond impulsively. Look at the feedback objectively. Is it offering a real opportunity to improve, or is it just a negative comment? If it's constructive, thank them, maybe address the issue, and show how you're evolving. If it's just trolling or unhelpful, don't engage. Block or ignore and keep your focus on the supportive audience who values your work. This builds resilience and keeps you on track.
Okay, what mistakes should I avoid online?
You should focus on writing content that aligns with your goals and audience interests. Share your expertise, whether that's tips, case studies, or lessons learned mixed with personal insights, so your audience feels connected. Keep it authentic, valuable, and consistent so your voice stands out and helps you build trust over time.
Okay, how can I build credibility?
Building credibility takes time and consistency. You do this by sharing accurate information, demonstrating expertise, and being transparent about your journey. Share proof like testimonials, examples, and credentials so people trust that you know what you're talking about. And always keep your promises. If you commit to something, follow through so people see you as reliable and trustworthy.
Okay, why is lifelong learning important for branding?
Lifelong learning is crucial because it keeps you relevant and evolving. By constantly gaining new skills or knowledge, you ensure your brand stays fresh and up to date. It also demonstrates that you're adaptable and committed to growth, which reinforces trust and credibility with your audience.
Okay, how can I become an influencer in my field?
Becoming an influencer in your field means being known as a go to voice. Focus on consistently creating valuable content, engaging deeply with your audience, and networking with other experts. Share your insights regularly, collaborate on projects, and always stay authentic. Over time, that trust and visibility will help you grow as an influencer.
Okay, now just tell me, how can AI help build a personal brand?
AI can really boost your personal brand by helping you scale your efforts. For example, AI tools can analyze your audience's preferences, suggest content topics, or even help you draft posts. It can also personalize your interactions, like suggesting the best times to post or automating responses. With AI, you can be more strategic, efficient, and responsive, helping you grow your brand faster.
So, how do I measure my brand's growth?
Measuring your brand's growth involves tracking key metrics over time. Look at follower growth, engagement rates, likes, comments, shares, website traffic, and audience demographics. You can also monitor how many people inquire about your services, share your content, or mention you. By consistently reviewing these metrics, you'll see what's working and where you can refine your strategy.
What is the key to a strong personal brand?
The key to a strong personal brand is authenticity. When you consistently show you up as your true self, sharing your unique perspective, expertise, and values, people trust you. Combine authenticity with consistency and value, so every interaction leaves a positive impression.
Okay, so thank you so much, ChatGPT, for your thoughts, for helping me out. So we will meet in another
You're so
session.
welcome.
Okay, till then, bye.
Of course. If you ever have more, take care. If you ever need to chat again or have more questions, I'm here. Goodbye.